Hey everybody, Steven here. Just wanted to give an update on what's going on with the shoulder. I think I'm going on 6 weeks now, 7 weeks since the shoulder dislocation. Doing evening cardio again. Today was legs and mobility work. Yesterday was upper body. Day before that was total body, working on new movements and stuff like that, skill work. Day before that was cardio. Day before that, I kind of have my rolling pattern going now. Doing post-rehab stuff 2 to 3 times a week. So sticking kind of with that rule of thumb for myself. Anytime I'm going to do upper body, I have to do it. Just get that rotator cuff warmed up. It is feeling stronger. I actually ended up doing a week and a half ago some kettlebell work. Kettlebells are a weak point for me. I have a client that is RKC certified now, so she's certified in Russian kettlebells, and she's been showing me just more technique stuff with the swing, and I've always avoided Turkish get-ups because of my shoulder, so working on those, and so did that a week and a half ago. Left side felt really, really weak. The hope is the more I do the movement, keeping in mind that I need to make sure that I'm safe in the movement, but the more I have her giving me good cues and all those other things, I want to get stronger in that position with the shoulder, and hopefully as a byproduct the shoulder actually gets stronger in general, and I think it will. So working on the Turkish get-ups, looking at signing up for the On It Foundation certification this weekend. I actually reached out to a buddy of mine, Seth, that has done all of the certs a couple times, and I asked, hey, am I going to be good to do this with my shoulders? And will I make it through? I don't want to pay all this money to go down and do this cert and I don't make it because some of the movements I just physically can't do. He said I should be good. They tailor everything. They're really good with the programming, and that's what I'm looking forward to. My client Charlotte is actually looking at going with me. I can't even, I mean, she's a peer now. She's the one that has the Russian kettlebell certification. So this should be an awesome experience if we get to go together and get to actually do a certification together. So I'm excited about that. And then the grip certification coming up in June, July, and August. And I'm really looking forward to that in terms of things that I can do that will just help overall, making sure that everything is doing what it needs to do, but also getting that posterior shoulder girdle a lot stronger. My serratus anterior is not as weak as it has been in the past, just because I've pumped about 4 years into making it a lot stronger and active, but still wanting to get that a little bit stronger, and parascapular muscles stronger, just making sure that that shoulder stays where it needs to stay. So been working on that. Band work right now for as far as like loaded stuff to strengthen the shoulder up a little bit, working on a little bit of hypertrophy, more volume-based training. I'm not going crazy heavy, thus I'm using the band so I can scale that a little bit more, sticking with that, and focusing when I do chest on making sure I do this pairing where it's like one anterior or pushing movement, right? One chest movement, and then I'll do typically 2 back movements, right? So 2 posterior chain, right? Lats back movements with that. So it's a 1-to-2 ratio, and sticking with that right now, just trying to get my back stronger. And like I said, making sure that those parascapular muscles are strong, posterior shoulder girdles just strong enough to keep that in place. Usually when I have external rotation and that shoulder starts to drop down is when I feel the weakest with it, especially the more my arm is extended from my body, right? The more distal I become with wherever the tension is. So if I'm holding onto a weight, like with that Turkish get-up, and that arm starts to roll back, that's where it feels like, all right, it wants to roll out. So looking at that, been doing a lot more legs, working on those swings and all of that. Swings are such a technical movement. If you're doing swings, and especially the American, I don't like the American kettlebell swing that you see in CrossFit. If you know somebody that's RKC certified or somebody around you, do yourself a favor, go train with them, or Strong First, or Dragon Door, right? Go train with somebody that's certified. You'll learn so much, and it's such a technical movement. you don't want to hurt yourself doing swings, which usually I see like people are just doing it way wrong. And I realized 4 years ago, I didn't know what I was talking about, so I stopped teaching them. And I've been training with people that know. Now I'm really focusing on that right now to make sure that at some point I will feel comfortable enough to actually incorporate that into some clients' workouts where I know what I'm talking about, and I can have them perform it safely without hurting themselves, without throwing out their back or busting up their knees or hurting their shoulders, whatever it may be. So this has been this will probably be one of the last updates that I do. I might do 1 or 2 more. I mean, I'm gonna pump out videos that I might talk about it, but next one where I'm doing more of a vlog style, I'm actually gonna look at the Onnit cert, and I'll cover the grip cert as well. Hopefully that'll help inform anybody else that's wanting to do those certs. And then guiding anybody on resources and where they can look for great resources in terms of stuff that's not just way out there, that's not going to serve a purpose and help you, right? I think there's a lot of modalities out there, but it almost seems like right now anybody's creating a modality so that they can upsell it and charge a ton of people to come in, and it's almost like they just mash stuff together and it's not worth what you're paying for it. So I'll have that out. The cert is in 2 months, so it'll be a while before that comes out. But if you guys have any questions on the shoulder dislocation stuff, what you can do if you've dislocated yours, things that you should be working on, the process of kind of coming out of recovery with that, especially if you're more on the post-rehab side. If you're in acute state, don't do anything. You need to go to the physical therapist, the doctor, the chiropractor, all that stuff. But once you're through that, if you have questions, hit me up. I'd love to help in any way that I can, whether that's creating videos that can give you new ideas for exercises that you can do and programming and stuff like that, especially if you're not going to go the surgery route right away. Some people just automatically get the surgery. I'm putting mine off for a while, just until I'll probably get it in the next 5 to 7 years. One, I want to make sure that the technology is as good as it can be for that, but also I'm in a position financially. I mean, I train. Like, I can't take all this time off from training other people to get this done, and I need both done. That's the hard part. So if you guys like the video, hit the like button for me. If you want to continue to follow along with not only these like vlog style ones, but any of the other content that I pump out, or if you want to say, hey, I'd love if you could do videos on this, I'll get those out to you. Hit the subscribe button and I'll make sure that I pump out that content for you guys. So thank you so much for watching. Check back soon for more videos, whether that's MoveNats, the medical exercise stuff, supplement reviews, fitness gear reviews, anything like that. Check back soon for more.